just on his outlap, so he's still got time to recover here.
Nothing too serious for now.
A lot of the drivers just making their way around the first couple of corners there. I think Iceman's definitely the person furthest out. Keeping tabs on him. Here he goes, the Dutch Iceman, first hot lap. Smooth into 1 and 2, then round 3 and 4. Nice right hand of the turn 5 there.
Nice exit.
Using all the curb there on the exit, that was lovely.
Oh, near perfect line through the hairpin.
Oh, lock up going in turn 14 there.
Singapore drifting.
Yep. .675 for Iceman.
Strong start to launch the challenge for the other contenders.
So who's next?
Next, I believe, is one of the Aston Martins. No.
Ooh.
McLaren.
So we've got Taz
like
came off. One of the McLarens. This is a lap we've got to see.
Yeah, looks like it's Carsey. Oh, that aggressive
so
line.
much curb. It's insane.
Oof.
Whoa.
Ooh, little slide there. Oh, missed the hairpin a little bit.
We've got Zero Sniper, came in with a 133.544, putting him in provisional P2. Cinderfella coming in with a 135.146, putting him in provisional P3. But here he comes, the Northern Irishman, Mika Carson.
Here comes Carsey.
Oh.
28.5. 581.
Yep. Beating Iceman with just under a tenth there. So there's not much in it there.
Ultron with a 130.791 in P3 now.
Here comes the menace that's Taz manager. Oh, it looks like he backed out there.
Looks like he did. Yeah.
He's already got his lap. Cam McKenzie coming through with a 143. Ooh, so he must need to go again. This will be Cam now. Ah, he's backed out there as well.
Ed Veer with a 132.668 and Adams with a 132.453.
Now we're on board with Jonathan Barrett. Daddy cool, winding up.
A little bit conservative entry into turn 1-2 there. Oh, there was a collision on track somewhere between Edveer and Zero Sniper that will have its repercussions.
I tell you, me and this man have had some history on this track before. Daddy Cool was my original rival in season 1, and we went absolute toe to toe on this track. What a battle it was. Good to see him still pushing hard as ever. Going into turn 13 now, into the hairpin. Keeping it tidy through 14.
A little bit of a wide line through 15, but that works. Nice and clean. Last two left-handers. Good gearing. And that's P10 with a 135.349.
Good going there from Mr. Cool.
Looks like Adam Fleetwood is on the lap now. Oh, he hit the wall. I hope it doesn't impact his time too much there.
So what did they get there? A 130.7. Spit Autotron in and out lap here. Here's James Adams, the McLaren driver.
Carlos Sainz on the lap as well for his first. And he went wide, so probably have to reset for a new lap. Jan Audi on the lap as well. Going into turn 6 or 7, I believe.
Oh, he boxed. James will need to go again.
Mirko retired from.
That's a surprise, didn't expect Mirko to retire.
Yeah. Because this now put him at P15 for some reason.
Was this maybe the collision that he's had with Edvir? Was it him that had a collision with
No,
Edvir?
that
Something's
was
happened there?
Zero Sniper.
Nice and clean from Ginaudi so far. Oh, big lock up there. That's going to cost them.
Yeah, that was a nasty little drift there. Just watching the Mirko situation on replay. Oh, Mirko barely hit the wall and his car just broke. While trying to get out of the way of another car, and oh yeah.
Drips is going to be putting the pressure on himself. He's not came out yet.
Yeah. Oh, John Audi, P3 with a 130.349.
Just too tight an entry from Cam there. We're into turn 14.
Okay, Bailey is on his outlap now.
That's James Adams retired as well now. He's feel comfortable with his P6. Zero sniper boxes
Ooh,
on that.
Bailey had to
Yep.
bail there. He went straight at the hairpin.
Carlos Sainz needing to nail this lap now to get into Q2. It's really going
Looks
to be a
like he's still
shootout
saving
between
battery.
him and Drips. You got Mirko will go out.
Yeah, Mirko hit a wall.
Yep, it'll be
At
a
the slightest of touches.
toss up between Drips and Carlos Sainz here.
Carlos is not on a hot lap now. Just warming his car up again. No battery, nothing.
But here's the Scotsman, Bailey McDonald. He's just got to keep it clean here. Not push too hard. Just concentrate in these corners. Come on, keep pushing.
The hairpin will make the difference between these two.
Oh no!
Oh no, Bailey!
No!
No!
Oh, coming out of turn 14 there. The Scotsman just absolutely losing it. Ah. Oh, and he got disqualified for parking up. Oh. I think he was going to be out regardless.
Yeah, wouldn't change anything, but oh, what an unlucky corner there.
Carlos Sainz with a 133.455, putting him up to P12. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing the fight of Cassie and Iceman here. There's nothing between them two so far.
Yeah, they're too close.
Then the fight between Ginaudi, Otron, Fleetwood, Adams, Cam
Yeah.
McKenzie. I mean, that's going to be
The podium
insane
fight's
also.
gonna be amazing as well.
Yep. Here's our Sanders on a lap.
Yeah, looks like he is.
Oh, he backed out.
Yeah. Back. No, he's going to finish on the line.
South African Crytek, just finishing his lap here. Currently sitting in P9. Best laps are 131.9.
Okay, Taz boxed, and now it's Adver who's boxing as well, and that's the end of Q1.
Yeah, I think that's us.
Yeah, so it looks like we'll be saying goodbye to Little Drips and Tasmander for the end of Q1.
See, I'm surprised that
The other
Mirko still holds
15.
on to that position.
Yeah, P15.
I'm surprised.
Yeah. But his car does look disqualified, so we'll go into Q2 with 14 cars. And why is this the short quali screen? Ah, qualified.
That's
Yep.
definitely Q2.
Chris, apparently sound is a little bit low.
Yeah, I've tried ramping it up a little bit.
Yeah, but I still see messages coming in that it's a little bit low. From Cinders. cinders. No. And Edveer got the 5 place grid penalty for overtaking a still standing car. Is Krytek, Carsey, Carlos Sainz, Iceman, Viper are already out on track. Adam Fleetwood as well. Zero Sniper just came out as well. So a lot of action in the beginning of Q2. Okay, and the first car out is going to be Viper Gaming. Getting onto the last chicane now, going for the final 2 left-handers and setting up his lap. And he is starting it. Let's see what he can pull out. And
goes
he
wide.
missed turn 1.
Next will be Iceman.
Yeah. Looking slightly more aggressive than in the first lap.
I'm pretty sure my F1 just shot a brick Dutch.
Yeah, I saw you left. I'll try to keep this going as long as possible. So now coming up to the right left section before the bridge hairpin, Iceman is still looking good with a nice clean line there. Nice acceleration out of that corner, pushing everything he has into it, draining that battery. Nice braking point, nice corner, and the exit is pretty perfect as well. And let's just see what kind of time he can put up here. Last 2 corners, Viper Gaming and Carsey with a 128.1, Iceman with a 128.927, Viper Gaming with a 133.0, and let's see who is next. Looks like it's going to be one of the Ferraris, and that's Adam Fleetwood with a 130.423. Let's just get the full time comms man for tonight, Chris Phoenix. Great, back in here. If I can find him, that would help.
I think it's because I'm jumping from stream to other. See, turning overlays on and off. I just don't think my computer likes it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and get a fix for it. So
Yeah. Just see if I can find you offline and send an invite. Okay, you should have invite now. So now with Ed Veer coming up on the end of this lap. On P4, just ahead of his teammate Jan Audi. Karzi retired already, feeling confident in his time. And now the only times we are missing are from Jonathan Barrett, aka Daddy Cool, and Mr. Judd Autron. Daddy Cool just started his lap, so he is gonna be putting in the work to get his time on the board. Autron is on an out lap, so we will be joining him soon. He just started his lap as well. Into turn 1 he goes. Little bit late on the brakes, might have cost him a bit of time. But let's just stay with Daddy Cool for now, aka Mr. Jonathan Barrett. Struggling a bit with traction through the twisty parts of Sector 2. And now coming up on the most dangerous corner of this track, the hairpin, with a nice braking zone, nice braking action. Nice traction. Going on to the next one. Tight line.
That was tidy from the Englishman.
Yeah, good lines, good lines. And now the last braking zone of the lap. Maybe went in slightly too slowly for what would be ideal, but an awesome lap.
Super wide there.
And that cost him a lot of time. And now Ultron into the last 3 corners. A little bit more aggressive. Went wide as well.
Oh, he went wide. Oh, but he got it. He did get it.
P3.
Yeah, P3 for Jude. Well done. Now we're on with Zero Sniper.
The only man on an active lap right now.
Currently sitting in P10, so he will look to better this lap time.
Little bit conservative on his throttle action. And tapped the wheel slightly on the right there. Oh, but nice hairpin, nice wide exit, good for traction. Kept the track as short as possible there. And there's a yellow flag sector 3, that's one of the kicks. But shouldn't impact Zero Sniper's lap at all right now. And he went into the pits.
Crytek going really wide there. He will go again. 5 minutes of Q2. Oh, Viper.
Oh, Viper went deep.
Ed Veer on his outlap.
Let's see what Ed can pull out for lap times, because I know he can always pull something magical from somewhere. Carlos Sainz on a lap, but he abandoned it, I think. Yeah.
So here he goes, the Red Bull of Ed Veer.
Camera's on a push as well, it seems. Ooh, anyone. Whoa, he saved that. Ooh, went a little bit deep into the last chicane. Still improved to P6.
That's more like it from Cam.
Yep, that's the Cam we know. Ooh, Ed is the first person I see downshifting to first in the hairpin.
Yeah, I seen that little short shift up to second there.
Yeah.
Probably not optimal.
So I'm thinking his car lacks a bit of rotation for that downshift, short shift. Yeah. Keeps it P6 with no improvement.
Pips Cam down to P7. Here's a man on a lap, Adam Fleetwood, the Ferrari driver.
Ooh, little snap of oversteer there, but managed to save it.
Using all the curb at 14 there on the exit. That was nice. Coming into the closing stage of the lap now. Oh, scudding the wall. .128.9 for Adam Fleetwood.
Really close behind Iceman.
Yep. Nothing between them really.
Yeah, blink and they switch positions. With almost a second to P4. Okay, so looks like Krytek is on a lap now.
Oh, James hits the wall there. Coming through the tunnel section. Oh, Carlos Sainz. He knew he was out, so he found himself a wall.
Ah. Carlos. Why?
Can Viper pull himself out and get himself into Q1 here?
He got a nice line out of that corner. Nice braking there. Oh,
Will this be enough?
little oversteer.
As
Ooh,
P5.
up to P5.
That drops Zero Sniper into P11, puts him out unfortunately.
Crytek stays in P10. And Jan Audi is on the lap. Trying to get up from his current position of P9. And he improves up to P4.
So that rounds up Q2. Carsey taking P1 so far. Iceman in P2, Adam Fleetwood P3, Ginaldi in P4. The two South Africans, Otron and Viper, P5 and P6. James Adams in P7, Ed Veer in P8, Cam in P9 and Crytek in P10. And that means Zero Sniper, Carlos Sainz and who else we got there? Couple of drivers dropping out unfortunately, not making it into Q1. Or Q3 should I say.
So that would be Zero Sniper, Carlos Sainz, Cinders, and Daddy Cool, not going through to Q3. So let's see who's gonna take the chance of going out first and possibly getting impeded, because this is a horrible track to go out on in first during quali. Looks like it's gonna be a McLaren, so that will be Carsey going out already. With one of the RBs as well, Iceman. Crytek going out as well. Adveer is on his starting his outlap as well. So people are sticking close to each other, and that is probably a good thing to not get impeded on this track. But let's just stick with the person in who is first on track, and that would be Iceman. And Crytek just picked up a 5-place grid drop for a collision with Ed Veer. Apparently. Okay, so the only person not out on track is John Audi. He's still in the pits waiting for a more quiet moment to go up. He just got out. So let's see what Iceman can bring to his first lap of Q3. He is starting to get a lot more comfortable with track, taking a lot more of curbs. Braking later, just doing everything. Now, the most difficult part of the track, the hairpin, and he is taking that perfectly. Now up to the last right-left combination. Nice on the brakes, nice, perfect exit, and now the two left-handers. And this is 128.100 for Iceman's first lap. And car C
Oh,
just
Cassie.
went under with a 0.57.
What
Woo!
a reply.
That is a fight waiting to happen on track. These guys are giving it everything. And then a little bit more. Cam McKenzie built on his lap at the last corner.
Viper coming through with a 131.0.
So now it's Adams next in line with 129.6. Good enough for P3 at the moment. And then the next car would be Krytek with a 132.1, which puts him at P5. Altron with a 129.7, which gives him P4 for the moment. Here comes Adam. No, he is boxing at the end of this lap, so he will not put a time for now. Well, it looks like Altron is going for a second lap here. No. He had a little bit of a snap,
loses it.
so...
Going into turn 14 that was unfortunate.
Yeah.
You'll need to go again. Edvier winding up.
Yep, here goes nice wide line going into turn 1.
Really missing a short shift up to third gear there. Would have done him the world of good. But tidy enough through sector 1 for Edvier.
I do have the feeling his car is missing rotation.
Using the width for the track well so far. Yep, this is tidy from Ed. Oh! Down to first gear again for the hairpin.
Maybe running a low down for setup, which isn't working too well on this track.
Not ideal at Singapore anyway. Stay on board with him, looks like he's still pushing.
Still P7 with a 131.511. With a bit of luck, he can manage to get back into the pits and go for another lap, but he will have to be lucky with no cars behind him. Cam is on the pusher as well.
Looking good so far from Cam. Ooh, big slide there.
Oof. Managed to catch it.
Not a bad lap from the racing bill so far.
Tidy lap, not relying too much on engine braking.
This should be enough from the Englishman here. The Mancunian goes up to P4. 129.671. He should be happy with that. A lot of drivers on outlaps here.
Cars is on the push lap, but he hit a wall at the exit of turn 5, so ooh, what a line there.
I think that's about 127 from Micah. Ooh. Can I take up the P8 with a 131.3? Otron going up to P3 now, 129.100. Exactly a second off Iceman. Fantastic lap, Otron. Well done, mate. Well done. It's a good lap. Now, I don't know if it's just me, Dutch, but I think I can see spits of rain on this Singapore track.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Oh!
Sky is covering. Fortunately for quali, it won't have any huge consequences for now.
Are we going to see a wet race?
Ooh, that would make
I mean,
things
this could be
very
a
exciting.
game changer. Oh, the drama.
For the drivers, fortunately, the setups for Singapore between wet and dry aren't too different, but still,
Yep, the
the car
drivers
management will be an important factor in
it does look like they're
finishing or
bailing out.
DNFing.
A lot of the guys are bailing out of their laps here.
Yeah, with the track getting wetter, it's useless to actually fight for position.
Oh, the rain's really on now. They've all boxed. That's the end of Q3.
So that means the starting 10 are pretty much set. Although it might change taking into consideration the grid penalties for Crytek and Adveer. So that will upset the grid a little bit. So that might mean Carlos Sainz still gets a top 10 start this race.
So that rounds up Q3. Garcia in first place with a 128.0. Iceman taking second. Adam Fleetwood P3. Otron P4. Adams P5. Cam McKenzie P6. Janaude in P7. Viper in P8. Crytek taking P9 and Ed Veer rounding it off P10. We're going to be taking a 5-minute break and then the race will begin. Just a reminder for all drivers, do not ready up. It's a 5-minute break. Good to see the Northern Irish flag back in the paddock. Reminds me of back in the day with Johnny Reid.
Yeah, definitely good to see.
Yep, the old Masters champion. Fellow countryman Cassie flying the flag.
And Carsey apparently driving with FFB issues. So that will give some interesting things. Okay, so 2 minutes and 30 seconds left until lights out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna watch the first 5 laps and then I'm gonna head off. But I want to see the first chaos on this track. Ten seconds.
So the driver's all on the formation lap now. That should be good.
Apparently, Carsey is still experiencing technical issues.
Yeah, I had it myself. Don't know if it's a FANATEC issue. I'm pretty sure it is. We're going to need to wait on an update to sort it. The force feedback just knocks out. Can happen at some corners, can happen for a full sector, can happen for a full lap. Yeah, it's an ongoing issue.
Haven't experienced this issue myself, but I did fix the issue I was having, and that was the shaft. Pushed it into place, clamped the living daylight out of it, and now it's...
This is going to be an intense start.
Yeah. Oh, Carsey is having trouble switching gears when his wheel goes out. I think that's shaft issue.
Final drivers coming round.
Four and five. And here they go. Carsey still holding on to P1. No, Iceman going for the
Iceman makes the
inside
dive.
line.
Whoa!
Ooh. Iceman coming in ice cold as he can be. Carsey pulling off to the side.
I think Carsey's
That's
got
a
some issues.
retirement. That's a retirement. 100%. I think he's going to bring it back safely to the pits and then just calls it a day. So it's Iceman with Adam Fleetwood in second, Adams in third, then Cam McKenzie fourth, Jan Audi fifth, Mirko in sixth already after starting from P15. Then Zero Sniper in seventh, Viper Gaming in P8, Cinders 9, Carlos Sainz in 10th, Ed Veer in 11th, already gained 6 positions. Crytek gaining 1, Autron losing 9 positions at the start and now in P13. Daddy Cool losing 2 positions in P14 now. Taz staying the same, Drip staying the same, and Carsey losing 16 due to technical issues. That is what the grid will be like, and
So
it
we've got
looks
Zero
like
Sniper as round.
Carsey. Yep, Zero Sniper had a spin. Oh, and looks like he's having trouble as well. No, he's boxing already.
Cam McKenzie up to P4.
Carsey's still driving.
Mirko up 9 places. Incredible drive so far. Just 2 laps in.
9 places, 1 lap.
Absolutely insane by Mirko.
Yeah. Well, with the speed I've seen from him in the last month, it's nothing crazy, but it's still spectacular to see it. There's a yellow sector 2 somewhere. Okay, so Zero Sniper is a long way from the pack.
Adam Fleetwood on hot pursuit Iceman here for P1.
And he's going to get the DRS as well. So let's see what this straight will bring us.
Is he going to make the move here? No, not enough
Iceman
yet.
with a nice defensive line there. Making any kind of movement possible. Mirko up to P4 already. And Lil Drips just got a 10-second for speeding in the pits.
He must have picked up some damage in the first couple laps there. I'd imagine that would have been an opening lap.
Yeah, I'm staying with him for a minute. Yeah, changing front wing.
Looks dry so far. We've seen a little bit of rain in Q3 there, but nothing came of it.
I do have a weather app telling me there might be some rain later in the race. But nothing confirmed as of yet. For me anyway. Oh, Daddy Cool had a moment there. He went wide.
Carsey's in ghost mode, I'm guessing he's out.
Yeah, I think he is. Oh, his entire Xbox has died.
Oh, Cinder's going for the move. Oh no, it's Crytek. Crytek on Carlos Sainz there for P10.
Yep, let's just say Carsey's entire pit box died, so Carsey is out. Ooh, Carlos Sainz and Crytek. Carlos Sainz makes the move stick. Yes, he does.
Nice little battle up front between Iceman and Adam Fleetwood here. Adam Fleetwood did get by Iceman. Iceman needing to stay in that DRS, so he is. %35 battery. He's blasting a lot of it. Fleet's with a similar amount.
Yeah, and Daily Lil Drips has retired the car as well. So that is already 2 retirements in this race.
Iceman clapping the wall there. Oof.
Yeah. Ooh, Daddy Cool retiring as well. I wonder what happened there.
Scott Ushinaudi against Cam McKenzie here for P4. Nice and tidy by Ginaldi there. Ginaldi up 3 places so far in 6 laps.
Oh, but Iceman is picking up a gap though.
Yeah, he's gapped him already.
2.5.
Fleets must have made a mistake somewhere. Try and stay with the closest action here. Such a shame for Carsey.
Yeah.
Great pole lap as well.
So Krytek and Carlos Sainz giving the best action so far.
Iceman absolutely running away with it here.
Yeah, Fleet is staying, but he's closing in a little bit. Oh, Cam is closing on Jan Audi as well.
Carlos Sainz looking to line up Krytek here. After turn 5.
This is the moment. Yes, DRS, can he find the line?
Krytek just got a better exit there. He'll need to go again. Cam McKenzie under a second to Ginaldi now. Pushing for a P4 finish. Bit wide into 1 there from Cam. Still not going to be enough from the Racing Bull driver.
No, unless he really sends it. I doubt he'll make it.
Staying on board now with Cam McKenzie. It's the closest battle we have.
Iceman has a 4.9 second gap now. 5 seconds.
In 8 laps, that's incredible. And he was fighting.
Yeah.
Fleets did get by him on lap 3, so you know he hasn't ran away with it. As clean as you think.
Just has a clean air and he's gone. Oof. A slide from Cam McKenzie there.
That's going to cost him DRS.
Yeah.
So that is going on the start finish straight here. Oh, a big slide from Cam going round turn 5 there. Edvier now hunting down Adam Fleetwood. Oh, really wide from Ed, and he spins it. Ah, it's
Oh,
unfortunate.
Cam went wide into the runoff.
Oh, he takes his wing off for good measure. Unlucky from Edvier.
Cam went really wide into one of the runoffs as well, so he lost quite a few places there. Yeah, Ed is going to box this lap. Oh, and he hit the pit entry wall. Still made it in, but oof.
Track seems to be holding up so far. The drivers are now on dynamic conditions, so it can change at any moment. Also in the Club Sport division, they are driving no racing line. Typically in a lot of the leagues they will run a corner line assist. For this Club Sport series it is disabled. So it's pure driver awareness. Gradually throughout season 6, 7 and 8 the assists will drop, so currently they're on medium traction control and ABS on. Into season 7 it will go down to no traction control with ABS on, and then in season 8 it will be no assists at all. ABS off, no traction, no line. And by that point we will have some flawless animalistic light drivers. Oh, that's a nice fight now.
I seriously hope to be able to race again in MSC F1 by then, when that happens. Because
Oh,
I
Adam
already do
Fleetwood
the
making
no
the move
assist.
on Viper there.
I've already done the no assists, and it's just amazing.
Fleet's getting himself back up to P5 now. The ghost of Carset. So unfortunate for Micah. But this man here is your race leader, Iceman. 12 seconds out in front. Mirko sitting in P2.
Cam had a slip, hit the wall, has to change his front wing.
Just an incredible drive from Mirko. Up 12 positions, 12 laps into the race. Shinaude sitting in P3. Not far off Mirko. And does seem to be gradually reeling him in. James Adams holding P4 currently. Adam Fleetwood is hot in his tail, but the Ferrari driver looking to make up for his mistake earlier. And he does get by him. James Adams in the pits, 10-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. That's going to cost him. Will they hold him? Yep, they are holding him. That might take 5 seconds off him. He comes out right behind Viper now. Viper Gaming up to P5. He's up 3 positions. James just needs to wait for these tyres to fire up, and he should start reeling them in. The Red Bull of Ed Veer sitting currently in P11. Right on the tail of Crytek there. Just needs to stay wise. Wait for the right moment. They blast by him. That's Ed up to P10 now. Used all his battery, unfortunately. I reckon Crytek will have some more than him. Yep, Crytek's sitting with 22%. But Ed just seems to be driving away on the new medium tyres. Most drivers all had a pit stop now. Iceman a cool 21 seconds ahead. Unbelievable. Adam Fleetwood in P2. Driver of the day so far for me is this man, Mirko. James sitting with a 10-second penalty in P6. That's going to hurt. Otron as well with a 10-second penalty. on board with the Red Bull Janaude, currently sitting in P4. He's up 3 places. Try to stay in the back of Mirko, chasing that podium position. Big shout out to the Northern Irish lads, I know yous are watching. Welcome to the stream. Mirko just breaking away now from Janaude. The driver's quite spread out now. Adam's looking to make a big gap from the guys behind him. He's sitting on a 10-second penalty. Cam McKenzie currently 2.7 off him. Gaps to the leader here. 17 seconds between the leader and Fleetwood. Incredible drive by Iceman. He is in the pits. And it will be the medium tyre for Iceman. Should get out in front of Mirko, putting him in P2. James getting really close to Viper now. This should look good for James Adams. As he goes round turn 5 and onto the straight, DRS is open. Just not enough. He'll need to line that up a bit better. Staying on board with James now. This is the closest fight we have. 6/10 to Viper now. Needs to be really tidy going round sector 1 here. Oh, Viper goes wide. This could be it. Goes wide but still gets a good exit. Oh, super wide from James there. Just needs to keep it together. Doesn't want to waste that battery too much. Iceman with the fastest lap there. That was a 1:32 on the medium. James always seeming to get close in sector 3 here to Viper. Is he going to go for the move here? He got close, played it safe. Cam McKenzie in the background as well, joining in. Sanders picking up a 3-second time penalty. Battle for P9 here. Ed Veer against Crytek. James must have had an accident there. Cam McKenzie getting by. Ooh, it's getting feisty. Iceman back up to P1. Fresh tyres for the Dutchman. As he blasts by Adam Fleetwood. move could be on for Cam Mackenzie here. Is he going to go for it? And he goes down the inside. Cam Mackenzie up to P5. Oh, Viper's taking him on. Cam just edges him. Oh, Viper back down the inside. What a move! That was pretty good by Viper there. Lovely stuff. The elbows are out here. Edfield and Crytek still going at it. James right on the gearbox, I Cam there. So we're on lap 25 now. Iceman still leading the race. Adam Fleetwood in P2, Mirko in P3, looking like our podium finishers. 6 laps to go. These guys have pretty much got it in the bag if they keep it together, but this fight here for P5 has been good. Between Viper, Cam McKenzie and James Adams. Cam McKenzie going wide there. I apologise to some of the drivers if I've not covered your racing tonight. I've been just trying to stay with the battles, the people who have been closest. These three have been at it for a while. All within DRS of each other. Viper began to stretch his legs a little. Battle for P9 here still going on between Crytek and Edveer. Edveer up 8 positions. After his incident he had to pit in. I think it was a wing change for Ed. Still a good drive from the man. Edveer boxes. Now has he got damage? Is he going for a fresh... Oh, the rain's on! Ho ho! 4 laps to go. What are the drivers going to do? Are they going to risk it and stay out? Are we going to see people box? This is going to be a game changer. Oh, Cam McKenzie spins! The drivers are getting caught out. They are going to have to box, surely. Oh, Cam's right round. No! Bit of a naughty reset to track there by Cam. He'll be getting his wrist slapped for that one. Yeah, the drivers are pitting in. Inters are going on. Who's going to brave it? That's the question. McLaren pit crew is holding James. Get rid of that penalty. Might still get out in front of Cam here. No, Cam's got the jump on him. The RS is disabled. Iceman in the pits. Mirko still out on hards. Oh, he'll be sliding. Fleetwood got the inters on. Unlucky drive for Octron. Having a spin at turn 1 on lap 1. Seen him drop a lot of positions, fighting his way back up to P8. He does have a penalty, so that will affect him at the end of the race. 27 seconds clear so far, but so he might get the P8 position. Haas manager Had a quiet race this man. Be looking forward to just bring some points home for the Aston Martin team. Not a good night for the Sauber team. Kick Sauber boys. Daddy Cool and Drips both DNF. Zero Sniper and Cinders having a battle of their own here. But as expected, this man, the McLaren driver of Adams, he is good in the wet. I've had many races with him in the rain. He is closing in on Cam. Breathtaking now on the back of Carlos Sainz. Keeping it conservative there. Going into the last couple of corners. Is he going to line him up on the straight? That's the question. Carlos Sainz with 100% battery. Should be able to keep him clear. And he blasts away using that battery. Clever Carlos. Crytek still staying behind him quite well. Just looking for a mistake. Right on the rear diffuser now of Carlos Sainz. The race leader, Iceman on his last lap. Cool as ice. 22 seconds clear, Adam Fleetwood. Flawless race from the man. Pit for pole position by a 10th. Not much in it between him and Carsey. But he'll be happy with this result. FANATEC making a late move here. Try to get round outside. Doesn't quite make it. Carlos still holding him off. But here he is, the race leader. In the last couple of corners. And Iceman wins round 2 in Singapore. Congratulations, mate. Dominant victory from the Iceman. Had a small scuffle with Fleetwood at the start. Disposed of him and then ran away into the distance. Great result. That's 2 out of 2 for Iceman. Adam Fleetwood coming home to get P2. Good drive from the Ferrari driver. And Mirko, 11 places. Absolutely outstanding drive. Definitely my driver of the day. Great job, mate. And we've got our very own Ginaudi. Cool as a cucumber, this man. Giving Red Bull some well needed points. That's P4 for Ginaudi. Viper Gaming coming home to take the P5 spot. Ooh, bit wide from James there, but he gets it over the line for P6. Cam McKenzie jumps him with the penalty. Oh, Cam McKenzie stealing the P6 there. And here is your podium. The Racing Bull of Iceman making it 2 out of 2 on the top step at Singapore. Adam Fleetwood and Mirko alongside the Ferrari team and the Williams team. Solid drive from these guys. Okay guys, well that's us. Doesn't seem like we got to see the results there. Typical new game glitches. Unfortunately, I was looking forward to reading them out there at the end, but well done to all the drivers that took part. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. This is MSC F1. This is the Club Sport division. That was round 2, and we look forward to seeing you again for round 3. All the best. Phoenix out.